Hello everyone, and welcome to the Thicker Thin Thursday video for Fat 50 and running a marathon. I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you for giving me a moment of your time. I'll do my best to make good use of it. Well, this week actually started off on Thursday of last week, right after the video. I noticed that my ring was coming off much too easily, so I had to give Nancee my wedding ring. I've lost enough weight that it just isn't staying on safely anymore, and I'm hoping that maybe when I get down to where I want to be, I can go and get the ring resized. I'm going to wait until then. Getting right to that, and that's kind of the crux of this whole video today, is that I weighed myself on Saturday. I came in at 244.8 pounds. Weighed myself this morning, 246.2 pounds. So from Saturday until today, I somehow managed to gain 1.4 pounds. And I don't know how the hell I managed to do that, unless it's somehow muscle weight from lifting weights doing Jeopardy. What that does mean is that I have 56.2 pounds to lose by January. At the end of July last year, so July of 2020, I was 270 pounds. That means that over the course of 15 months, I've lost nothing more than 24 to 25 pounds. That's not fast enough. That's not good enough. So rather than sit here and feel sorry for myself, which is what I've done in the past, I've decided to take action. I can't possibly eat any less than I already do. I mean, I could, but I don't see the ability for me to sustain life and eat much less than I already do. So what I'm going to do, because the doctors aren't going to help me. The doctors have already told me there's nothing wrong with my metabolism, there's nothing wrong with my pituitary, I've been checked for all of that. I'm tired of playing fair, I'm tired of playing nice, I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself. So I'm going to get one of those cabbage soup diets, and I'm going to do some extreme weight loss, because I don't know what else to do. I have, as I stated, 56.2 pounds to lose by January. I don't know how else I'm going to do that other than with something like the cabbage soup diet, something that just flushes your entire system out. I'm at a loss here, guys. I really don't know what else to do. It's one thing to say so-and-so has trouble losing weight, but what do you do about it? Okay, I've already learned from all of my research that exercise isn't how you lose weight. Diet is the only way in which you're going to lose weight, and I can't do much else to my diet. I mean, I've limited, I barely eat some days. I barely eat. And I'm tired of this. I'm tired of not seeing results from my efforts. I'm tired of putting in B to B plus efforts and seeing C minus to D plus results. I'm sick of it. I'm doing something about it, and that's what I'm going to do about it. So, down off the soapbox, but you should expect to see some very extreme weight loss coming, because this is exactly what I'm going to do. What's more, I am going to do the all-beer diet. I've just got to find a sponsor brewery if you can help me with that. Gorilla Vids, I hear what you're saying, man. I do, and I appreciate you commenting and everything you're saying. But I'm doing this. I'm going to do this all-beer diet. If I can find a brewery that will sponsor me, I'm going to do it. I have lots of weight to lose. Lots and lots of weight to lose. And doing it the way that you're supposed to has gotten me nowhere. So I'm finished with that. Something that I noticed Saturday night, Nancee fixed me some chicken and rice, and I actually ate the rice. I felt more energized after eating the rice. Over this past week, I've eaten a slice of bread here, a bagel there, you know, things like that, where I've gotten some starch into my system, and I've noticed I'm not nearly as tired as I was before. So clearly, I've got to have some carbohydrates. I'm thinking maybe over the course of this week, I'm going to study what the good carbohydrates are. Because my sister-in-law tells me that she's read more than once that people who cut starch out of their diets oftentimes end up being very tired. And that was not something I had encountered before, but she's really good at research. I mean, she can find anything. And as I'm typing in my question, she's already found 6 different sources that'll tell you, you know, the answer to your question. So if she says this is the case, I'm going to look into that. I'm going to find out what people who are tired from not eating starches eat instead in order to get some energy, because I'm just not nearly as tired as I have been with over the past while I wasn't eating starch. And it seems ever since since removing starch completely from the diet, I seem to just be so tired all the time. So obviously I got to get some starch into my diet. I just got to figure out how and when. But yeah, this is the case. I'm going for the extremes now. I can't take diet pills because of my heart condition. Oh, one more thing I did this week. I wanted to let you know about. I tried to sell plasma, and if you are an anticoagulant like me from the heart attack, they will not take your plasma, because when they put the blood back into your system, apparently they add an anticoagulant to it, and all that anticoagulant in my system, they were afraid would knock something loose and perhaps send a blood clot up to my brain, give me a stroke, kill me, give me another heart attack. So that's why. So if you are on anticoagulants, before you go through the hours-long process of screening and testing for this and all that, just know you will not be accepted if you take an anticoagulant and you try and sell plasma. So that's something that I did. I did start on Monday a tax preparers class with H&R Block. Going to be expanding my mind, learning something more about taxes. You know, something that's never really talked about on here is financial health. And that's largely because I don't consider myself particularly financially healthy, but when I kind of assess how few people out there are saving or investing or any number of things, Nancee and I actually are a little bit above the curve, as it were, despite some of our living circumstances, or in the fact that we don't have much of an income coming in. But I do anticipate in the future we will be talking about financial health too, because there is such a thing as being financially healthy, and the whole point of this channel is health, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, or financial, or spiritual even. So anyway, that's where we are with that. I think that pretty much sums up the week, and until next time, remember, only by taking care of ourselves first are we capable of taking care of others. Topher.